Hey everybody, welcome to Truckey the Trucker, founder of Trucking Key Distribution LLC. Welcome to my podcast. Let's dive in. What's up everybody? This is Truckey the Trucker. My name is Joe Truckey, and I started this video blog just so people can really start to grasp what it means to be an owner-operator and a truck driver out here. In my introduction video, I just briefly described what I wanted to get done and what my goal is with this podcast or video cast, I don't know. But today I wanted to go over Meadowlark, and Meadowlark is the company that I decided to sign on with, and I'm doing their program. It's a full service lease, and as I said before, I couldn't really find a lot of information on Meadowlark, and also like their prices and riders program of their full service lease. So far, Meadowlark's people are really helpful. They're great. You know, it's not like every other trucking company where you're just hassled all day long and you're treated like a number. You know, here I have independency to where I can get my own loads. I'm technically an owner-operator, and in their eyes, you know, I get to schedule my own loads if I want to. I use DAT. Recently, I just signed up with an assistant. Her name's Tori, through PSW Logistics, and they take 10 cents off the mile. But hey, if they have this direct relationship with Walmart, which I was looking for in a company. But beyond that, you know, I could use them. I can still look at my own job boards on DAT or TQL, all these other job boards, JB Hunt's job boards. I have my hazmat tanker endorsement. I've done heavy haul, flatbed. I've done it all. So that's the reason why I'm really diving into the trucking industry, especially right now. I guess for context, today I'm in April of 2020, and things are looking good. Fuel prices are low. I don't know if that's good for the oil industry, but it's good for me. I'm saving quite a bit of money out here with that. However, let's get into the fine nitty-gritty. First off, I want to start out with giving a review of Meadowlark. When I first signed on, I was working with an agent. They have agents, different companies that Meadowlark hires to recruit, but also to run under their name, but they're kind of used as an outward connection. So if Meadowlark has customers, Dawson has customers. Dawson, I work with them with a driver manager who does all my back office paperwork. I don't really have to worry about that. Another good company for young owner-operators is called ATBS. They do your accounting. They can get into payroll once you get one or two more trucks, or also just for yourself. And you can have a financial advisor for an accountant using them. They're probably about like $1,200 a year, which can be kind of pricey, but when it comes down to it, if you're doing all these payroll, and if you're doing your deductions and keeping track of everything on your own, that's great. But if you want that kind of peace of mind to where you don't have to worry about it, it's a good company. I've also reached out. There's a business called Zen Business. I use them to establish my LLC in California, and they also have accounting services. Not quite in depth as ATBS does, just because ATBS is specifically for truck drivers. So, but Meadowlark, they've been great. Their trucks and their lease program is amazing. They also have lease to purchase programs. They work with Bulldog, MHC, and I think Lone Star truck sales. I'm saving up money so that I can just buy my truck. They also do a down payment assistance program with Meadowlark, and it's like $3,500. That really ain't nothing, but you know, you could use that down the line if you save up your 10, 15, 20,000 to use to get your plates and your own authority, or you know, it's going to go towards your down payment, but just figure you're using that money in the long run to get your own authority. So you're using this company and its connections is what's most important. They're not using you and just grinding you to the bone. You know, so let's go over what I'm doing with Ryder. I got a brand new 2020 Freightliner. It has the DD15 in it. It's an automatic. Later down the line, yes. Don't worry, my truckers out there. I will be getting my 18-speed KW if need be. I'm getting really good gas mileage out here. I'm fully loaded. I'm at 42,000 on the rear ends, and I'm averaging probably by like 7.5 to 8 miles per gallon. When I'm empty, I've averaged 9.5 to 10 miles per gallon. It is amazing. And, I'm not really a hard hammer down kind of guy. I cruise right at 65 or 62 even right now. I'm kind of cruising on my last 4 hours of my shift. I'm usually cruising at 62. And that just comes with experience, knowing that it's a brand new truck. I'm not going to be running it hard. If I end up liking this truck and I want to buy it down the line, I know how I took care of it. I know how well the motor's going to be. I know that I'm not killing it, and it's going to be well taken care of. So I think that's going to help down the line. So let's go over a little bit of the numbers of how it works. So when I signed on the lease, you need to have your own LLC, because you have to have your employer ID number and tax information for that, which is good. I know personally that it's good because, one, you're going to be able to grow your business credit, and it's going to show that your business has been in operations throughout the time that you're leasing this truck, but also it's going to help when you go to buy that truck later on in your life. It helps separate your personal and your business, but also you're the benefactor of the credit building up because you are the owner of your own LLC. I just opened my business up and have a bank account, and I'll work on getting a credit card or something like that later on the line to just further that credit building. But Ryder is great. I've actually drove in a couple of their trucks before with other jobs, and they're always good people. They're always nice. They fill up your oil for you. All your fluids are taken care of. Whenever you go into there, I think you get 2 free truck washes if you want every year, or if you talk to them, they're pretty cool. They won't really care. They'll wash it for you. If you have your own containers, which I do, for coolant, windshield wiper fluid, oil, they refill it every time you go in there. They do a really nice job of keeping your truck clean when you first get it. Sometimes, I've worked for company trucks where you just get in and it's just trashed. I got a nice spring mattress with a foam top on it, and as you can tell, like the walls, I've seen walls that were like yellow from smokers, and it's nice. It's nice to know that this is my truck. I'm taking care of it. Some people out there really talk down on lease or even lease purchase programs. I wouldn't so much do the lease purchase with an older truck. I would recommend doing it with like a nice 2020, which when the numbers come out, it's about